Welcome everybody. We're just I'd say a smidge early today, better than last week. We were a day late, but unfortunately, um, but fortunately, we're on time a little bit. Like I said, a smidge. But anyway, welcome everybody to Little Did We Know. What do you know? First, what is this about? We briefly cover some upcoming episodes or episode for this week, this Saturday. And we'll then jump into the fascinating, strange historical facts that may just be stranger than fiction. And here we may be taking calls. If you'd like to call in to the number that will be scrolling down at the bottom of your screen. But let me get into a little bit of a network update. We have so many episodes. Go check out the episodes that we have on their YouTube channel, or go check out all of the yeah, yeah, so much stuff in the studio. I can't even point to them anymore. But check us out on YouTube, Rumble, our Facebook page, Instagram page, Twitter, or X. Everybody flips back and forth on that. TikTok, Pinterest. But you can also listen to us, listen to the fermented, refined audio only versions of our video podcast on any of those: Libsyn, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, Odyssey, TuneIn Radio, Boomcast. What else? There's several out. There's several more. There's actually a lot more out there than I can even get access to. Some of them are not in the United States. Some of them in the East Indies, so to speak. Um, so go check that out. Also, you can go to our website. The all you can go to every one-stop shop for everything Conscious Radio Network at consciousradionetwork.com for all things conscious, paranormal, metaphysical, and sometimes conspiratorial, which those you can check out at our on our Patreon at project_truth. There's also a page specifically on our website called Project Truth. Check it out, become a member. There's free stuff and there's not so free stuff. So if it's very, really, really deep conspiratorial, then um, if you're a spy, you're gonna have to pay for it. So I figure, hey, it's a win-win situation, isn't it? So let's see. Tune in this Saturday. Coming up this Saturday, we have our special guest. Definitely check it out. 8 o'clock this Saturday Eastern Time, United States, U.S. Tap into the unwavering self-love and embodied confidence with Gal Matsumi, psychic surgeon and holistic life coach. This is an interesting show. It will be an interesting show. So she's got a lot to deliver, a really powerful information for all of us, all of mankind, all of humankind, for the entire human race. Check it out. It's gonna be awesome. Um, Looking also possibly have her back on. I ask all of our guests that have been on the show to, hey, you're welcome back on anytime. If you got something new, if you got a book coming out, you got a new program, you got a new course, definitely check it out. Um, this weekend is going to be quite interesting. I will be partaking in a paranormal investigation, scientific paranormal investigation to legitimize the existence of real spiritual activity or spirit activity in the house is not being lived in. It's an abandoned property. Um, it is on the market. Not gonna give any information out right now. Might make a documentary of it. It's an interesting story from what I heard thus far. So, stay tuned because we might be sharing some information about this investigation. Audio, video, multimedia, all kinds of stuff. So, um, stay tuned. I will be, possibly giving you some information on that. What else? Is there anything else? Yes, yes. For those who are I will bring up the number. Ah, what happened there? Come on. Don't wanna do that. Bring that back up. I wanna bring up the, call-in line, because, there we go. So for those who wanna call in, this is only during this broadcast, live only. Don't call when the show's over. I ain't gonna help any. So, but only when the show is live can you call that number. So, um, anyway, little did we know. Where's my audio here? Gosh darn it. Anyway, here is little did we know. So, the Aztec Empire and Oxford University. I checked this out on I didn't know this. It flabbergasted me. I was like, "What? Whoa!" So Oxford University is much much bigger and older than we expected it to be. Oxford University is many different universities, many different houses, so to speak. It's made up of many different academic um, sections, sectors, and monastic houses throughout all of um, that area of um, of the UK. So, but did you know that Oxford University or Oxford is older than the Aztec Empire? That's interesting. Did you know that? So, let me give you a little bit of information. The the culture known as the Aztec Empire or as the Aztec and the Aztec Empire may seem to be ancient history, but the origin of this Mesoamerican empire is usually dated to 1325 AD with the founding of the capital city, Tenochtitlan. I tried to say that quick. It's a tongue twister, and I even have the pronunciation out. So I'm not going to say that again. Look it up. Tenochtitlan. Hope, and I said that. I think the more often you say it, I think it sounds better. Or the faster you say it, it sounds better. Tenochtitlan. Tenochtitlan. There you go. Founding of the capital city, Tenochtitlan, the site of the modern day Mexico City. By contrast, teaching at Oxford University, which still welcomes to this day, should hope so, hundreds, if not thousands of students every single year. Began in one form or another as early as 1096 AD, nearly 230 years prior to the Aztec Empire. University, which is a house, Balal, which is a house, monastic or academic, and Merton, another house. These colleges were all founded between 1249 and 1264. Um, much. obviously a couple hundred years after. These were the actual foundings of those sort of like the laying of the cornerstone, so to speak. Um, but I thought that it was some interesting history when I saw that. I went, what I did, I went to Wikipedia, um, unfortunately. But one of the links that I went to Wikipedia, and I was like, "Ah, let me check this out. Let me see the amount of houses, colleges, monastic or academic houses that are part of the Oxford University as a whole is enormous. It's big. It's huge. There's so many, and they're actually self-governing. Each one is self-governing in and of its own. There was a little bit of information I was gonna put in here. I'm like, well, we all can do our own research, but definitely go to um, the Wikipedia and check out Oxford University, and all this stuff will come up. That's awesome. It's awesome. It's great. Um, there has been some famous people who have attended this. Interestingly enough, I did not know this, but some um, among many others. Chris Christopherson actually is an alumni of um, Oxford University. Congratulations! Thank you for your astute service of Oxford. And there are quite a few. That was the one. Unfortunately, that was the one that stuck out most for me. But I don't know. Who's to say? There's many others. Um, let's see. Any more updates for our network? I can't think of any. Man. Um, But anyway, I wanted to let everybody know, definitely check out our website at www, there we go, or just go consciousradionetwork.com. Google. A bunch of stuff will come up on the first page of Google. Some of our main outlets of Apple, iHeart, Spotify, Amazon, uh, and our YouTube channel. I think the Rumble channel comes up there. I don't know, but anyway, that's all I have today. Stay tuned. Like I said, stay tuned. I might be sharing something next week. I don't know. With the paranormal investigation that will be going on this weekend, undisclosed. I will not disclose it on the air because I don't want people showing up. Thank you very much. I will give that information out afterwards. It might take a week or 2, I don't know, it depends on how much data, how much information we get to capture, during the investigation. Like I said, I would like to make a documentary of it, um, interview the property owner, the estate owner, and do kind of a, yeah, little bit of a 30-minute, 40-minute documentary, and, all depending on how much data we get to collect, um, unlike all the other networks out there like Sci-Fi Channel or, you know, like the Ghost Hunters and stuff like that. We're not hunting ghosts. We are investigating. We are trying to prove that the build as much science, pull as much scientific data to say yay, nay. If it's a yay, ah, cool. For I would, lack of a better word, for legal purposes, I guess, because of what's involved, but I will throw more of that information out possibly next week if we don't have um, more information uh, by then. So, anywho, anyway, thank you everybody for tuning in. And if you get to watch this later, great. Note down the number if you want to call in next week or the next time we broadcast. We're going to try to broadcast this every Tuesday evening at 5 p.m., maybe a smidge early like we did today. And We will keep you posted. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to put information out on our Facebook page of the upcoming of this today to warn people, but, unfortunately, I'll try to do that next week. It's a busy network, so anywho, but, other than that, that's all I have, and, I appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful evening, have a wonderful weekend, wonderful rest of the week, and I will see you next time.